Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Ashwani Kumar and today's video's topic is Java 8 new feature. As you can see on your screen, I already write down like some features which introduced in Java 8. The most important like Lambda expression and Stream API. Okay, so why they are giving these many updates in 1.8 version? So like after 1.8 version they introduce so many things like they are trying to introduce functional programming, and they introduce Stream API. You can easily work with collection with the help of a Stream API. You can work with Lambda expression. So without wasting any time, let me show you how to write Lambda expression. After when I show you how to write, then we will try to optimize our code. Okay, and after that I will tell you why they are introduced these all concepts and how can we use. Okay, so these all theoretical parts I will tell you when we will see how to write. So okay, let's go. So come here. Let's suppose you want to display something on your console. So how can you write in Java? Public void am1. Okay, I'm making one method here, curly braces, and you say sop, right? And system dot out dot println, and you say hello. Am I right? This is a way of writing something in Java. Okay, so suppose you are just displaying something, so this is a way of writing before 1.8. good. Now you have Lambda expression, right? So why you can't do this in with the Lambda expression? So let me tell you how can I write the Lambda expression for this function. It is very easy. Okay, so it is just like second or third class concept. Okay, we use a Lambda function there, right? So in our mathematics. Okay, so it is just like simple concept. So how can we write? First of all, I want to tell you one thing here. What is Lambda expression? Okay, so you can say Lambda expression, what it does mean. Okay, so let me tell you one thing what it does mean. Yeah, first thing, it is a anonymous function. Okay, anonymous function means it doesn't have any name. Okay, so and doesn't have any modifier, doesn't have any return type. So let me write now, then I will explain you why I am just drawing these three lines. Okay, so okay, now if I want to write a Lambda expression for this, then how can I write? I will say okay, like this, and okay, I will choose some other color so it will be looks good. Okay, like this arrow. Okay, now you can say curly braces sop and hello, right? Okay, and yeah, one more thing. Yeah, enough, done. We are done with our Lambda expression, right? This only you can just write in one line. This is a code simplification for you are writing here like 1 2 3 4 lines, right? And we can just finish it in one line, right? So what does it mean, this thing, right? Okay, Lambda expression, why I'm drawing these three lines, and I tell you, right, this is an anonymous function, it doesn't have any name. So if you can look here, what does it mean a Lambda expression? First of all, I want to tell the definition of this. What does mean it Lambda expression? It means it is an anonymous function. Anonymous function means it doesn't have any name. If you look here, I don't write anything here, right? I haven't tried anything here, right? And if you see, like, we don't have any return type, we don't have any modifier. So generally what we are doing, just cancel this modifier. We don't have any return type, cancel this, and we don't have any name. Okay, if we canceling these three things, okay, if we are canceling these three things, now just try to write something. So okay, if we don't have any return type, we don't have any return, we don't have modifier, we don't have name. So this is a definition of Lambda expression. What does it mean? It is, what is a Lambda expression? If someone asks you, what do you say? Without return type. So let me write for you here what you can say the Lambda expression without It is a, first of all, just keep in mind it is a function. Okay, if the it says like lambda expression, okay, it's work like expression, but it is a function, anonymous function. Okay, so it's a without name first of all, and second thing, we can say without modifier. Okay, and second thing we can say without return type. Yeah, these three things just keep in mind, and you are just good to go with writer. You can write anything, you can write anything, like for any function you can just make a lambda expression. Okay, now suppose if you want to simplify this more, okay, we will talk about it later when we write 2-3 lambda expression, then we will go for simplification, right? So let me save this, and we can write some other lambda expressions. So I will say on desktop, and I will say lambda 1. Okay, so after, because I need it after in upcoming minutes, because I will simplify this again. Okay, so suppose I want to use new, yeah, now I want to write a one more lambda expression to show you, because if you see again and again, then you will feel comfortable and you will write again by your own. Okay, so suppose you want to add something, you want to display the addition of two number. Okay, so you are writing a method public void sum. Okay, and you are taking what, integer a, integer b, right? Let me, yeah, and you say okay, curly braces and sop system.out.println a plus b, right? Here curly braces close. Yeah, and I will just increase the size so it will take a proper space. So this is a function, right? Yeah, this is a proper function, and I want you to just write a lambda expression for it. Okay, so suppose you want to write a lambda expression for it, so we want to write lambda expression. So how can we write? Let's see. So come here, and without name, first of all, I don't want to give any name, I don't want to give any return type, I don't want to give any modifier. So how can we write? So let's see. Not this, I can say again black, and yeah, integer a comma integer b, right? And you can say, yeah, like this, and curly braces, and yeah, you can say sop a plus b and semicolon, after that curly braces. Yeah, you are done with your lambda expression. This is simple, easy, right? So simple. So this is only, you don't have to do anything. Okay, yeah, we are done with our lambda expression here. Done, we are good to go. So let me bring it little down. Yeah, we are done. So if we are we are writing lambda expression for this, so let me write here, what is this? We are writing lambda expression, right? Simple. You just say, yeah, you want to, because we don't have any name our function, we don't have any modifier, we don't have any return type, we don't have any name, right? And we are good to go to write our lambda expression. So just like this, you can write in one line, and here what is it? Just 1 2 3 4 like this, and here only one line, right? Yeah, now we are going to another one. So I will say here lambda 2. Yeah, now I want to write one more lambda expression for, okay, suppose I want to write a lambda, like I want to write a function first of all for displaying a string length. So suppose public what does this mean? You are displaying a length, so integer, okay, and like I say m1, and it is saying string, okay, and s. Okay, now curly braces, return, and yeah, length, sorry, s dot length and method. We are using method for string, right? And curly braces. Sorry, yeah, this is a method for what? For returning the length for this string, right? For this string. So if you want to write a lambda expression for this one, how can you write? So let me show you, and after that we will like do like little bit changes in our lambda expression, and we will make them optimize. So now if I want to write a lambda expression for this, how can I write? So I will say directly without name string s, and I will say, yeah, arrow, and can you please give me the length? So return s dot length, length, yeah, and after that curly braces. Okay, this much only for returning a length. Let me put a square, yeah, not just change the color, yeah, then this is a lambda expression. Now I want to go for first one, and I want to optimize all these solutions, right? So where all these gone? Lambda, I saved, yeah, here lambda 1. There are some few rules, like that's why I haven't done first step, because I want to show you like how can we just say like, okay, save lambda 3. Yeah, there are few rules with lambda expression, so I want to show you that, like for optimizing all these codes, optimizing the lambda expression. So with the help of those rules we can optimize our lambda expression. So suppose the first rule is if you don't have like if you have and just a single thing, just a single line here, okay, then you can ignore these curly braces. Okay, if you have only single line to return, you can ignore the curly braces. So how can you write after it? So let me show you that. Yeah, you can say here without name arrow and sop hello. Okay, and we are done. This much only you want to write, just this much only, and this is the optimal solution. Yeah, this is a your expression, final expression, because the what is the rule? If you have only one line in your this curly braces, only one line, okay, then you can ignore these, no need to write these twos. Okay, so we are done with your lambda expression. This is the final one. Okay, good. Now we can go for second one, so we can save this and we can go for, yeah, you can do like this, and we can go for second one, and we will do optimization in that. So open with paint, yeah. Now the second thing I want to introduce here, one thing called okay, just a second. Yeah, we come here. Okay, what happened to it? Just a second. Okay, open with paint. So what the thing called here is type inference. Okay, let me introduce that. What does it mean? Type inference means that type inference is a Java compiler ability to look at each method, invocation and corresponding declaration to determine the type argument, okay, that makes invocation applicable. Okay, this is a like a bookish language. Okay, if you read it, might be you understand or might be not. Okay, let me explain you in my way. Okay, so what it does mean, the whole this line, what it says, it is saying Java compiler, it analyze your return this argument types integer on the basis of condition. Okay, when you work with like method calling, with the help of that method calling, sometime compiler will be if suppose you have integer and you are you don't have, we were passing something long or something, so it automatically pass that value. It called in something in Java, it just automatically you make your value higher in that. So in that sense, like compiler says here, it will like automatically analyze your these types, argument types here. So in this case, this is a second rule. Okay, so you don't need to be specify them. So now in this case, what is our lambda expression? We can say here a comma b. Okay, arrow, and by the rule of like by the first rule, if there is a one line, we can ignore the curly braces. Okay, so now SOP a plus b and colon. Enough, we are good, nothing to do. Yeah, simple, right? Yeah, it's looking, yeah. Okay, just leave this. Yeah, final. So this is a final one, like we can write this. Now we can go for third one. Okay, and we will optimize that. So we cover our two rules here. Now open with paint. Now one more rule here. There are 2-3 rules, you need to remember that. That's all, nothing. Like in second rule, what I tell you, based on some condition, compiler will analyze your return this argument type, and based on some if you have one line here, okay, and you have one line, you ignore these curly braces, right? This is a first rule. And based on some condition, yeah, based on this condition, compiler will analyze, you are trying to return this length, you are trying to return something. Then if you have one line only, okay, then no need to write a return type also. And one more thing, if you have only one argument, then no need to write these braces also. Okay, so what is the total rules? We have 4 rules. First rule is, if you have only one thing, you can ignore these. If you have like compiler analyze your these argument types. Okay, and what is a like third rule, return type also, you know, to return if you have one line, compiler will analyze that. And the fourth rule, if you have only single variable here, okay, argument, sorry, my bad, if you have one argument here, then you have not write these braces. Okay, so okay, let me write you, then you write this, then you will understand clearly what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I'm saying, if you have one argument, then you write directly s. Okay, just select black, s arrow. Okay, and directly there is a one line, no need to write return, no need to write curly braces, you can say direct s dot length. That's all, good to go, right? This is our lambda expression for this much. Yeah, for one line we need to write only, sorry, for 4 line we need to write only one line, right? Yeah. So this is all about lambda expression, nothing complicated, nothing so much complex. This is very easy. Okay, now in next video we will see how to call this, because whenever you write some kind of functions in this Java, like you're writing m1, you're writing any function in Java, right? You need to call that. Okay, you have something in your method that called caller thing, you can call that method. So basically what your lambda expression is, it is an anonymous function, so you have to call that, right? So for that calling you need a functional interface. What you need this thing, what is functional interface, and we will see next video what is mean of functional interface. Okay, and we will use lambda function, lambda expression there. Okay, so now you got an idea what is lambda expression. Okay, now you are a bit confident here. Now I will let you, like I tell you like why these many features in that, because before 1.8 you also know like we are focusing on object class. All the things is inside the class. Whatever program we are writing is inside the class. Whatever program, whatever anything project, all the things we are working with in the form of object. Okay, but after introduction, like after they introduce like this 1.8 version, they are trying to introduce functional programming. Okay, and if someone asks you like they are doing some pretty cool things, right, and they are introducing functional programming, Java is like first in market. No, just don't tell anyone they are using first, they are first. No, there are language, there is one language called Lisp. Okay, a very old language. Okay, this is a language of first user functional programming. After that there's a lot of language in market like Python. There is a lot more other language which use functional programming. After like 1.8 version, like in 1.8 version, Java peoples introduce functional programming. Okay, so now you got it why we are using these all functions like lambda expression, functional interface. Okay, and we will work on a stream API also. This is very pretty cool thing. You can work with the collections with the help of a stream API, filters and all. So we will see that. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. We will continue all these topics in next videos. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.